Hello guys, this is Pop from Pop back at it again, and today we have the first, I think, because there are gonna be some more variations of this, but this is really it, one of the best ones, I think the best so far, talking about Accel Synchro Stardust, but with a bomb that illuminates the future. A lot of you, and even I, of course, realized that this skill, the new skill that we got, the Shooting Star Dragon Tag Genius X skill, it's too much restricting. We can't play everything we want in the extra deck, and that's too much limiting. So the old one is just overall better. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Yusei Fuda, of course, and the skill that bonds illuminate the future, so we can play anything in the extra deck. Well, but now we have gone further, even further beyond. So let me start saying. Let me start talking about the beauty of this skill and why this is beautiful. The thing is that you can basically play this with, you have room for the staples that you like. Currently I'm playing a couple of effect negation with Entrop, so a Murner and effect Veiler. I'm playing a couple of Forbidden Lands and a couple of Chalices, but I've probably, if it was for me, I would probably play a couple of DD Crow, because DD Crow, it's just much better even against stuff like either Shiranuis or even against Sky Striker, because one of the core plays against Sky Striker is just to use DD Crow on the normal monster, on the effect monster when it's in the graveyard, so it gets banished and it can come back. So take notes. But as you will see in these replays, we actually get rid of Sky Striker so easily, but we'll go through that. Wait a minute. So basically, deck is like this, right? This is the deck. The tuning, it's I really suggest to play a 2. You might play it at 2, but I really suggest 3, because tuning can search not only Junk Synchron, not only Jet Synchron, but also Wheel Synchron. Just one copy, and these opens up to so much plays. That's why I told you this is just the first version with the bond illuminate the future, because some more might come. So, but okay, let's just put everything back. This is what I was playing, right? And what's the thing behind this? I mean, what's the thing that this deck ends on? We're talking about it. Almost guaranteed, we're talking about 90% of the times 2 negations, so 2 type of negation: Crystal Wing to negate Monster's effect, and Void Ogre Dragon to negate Spell Drop. This, thanks of course to the Synchro Chase provided by the skill. But the thing is that thanks to the Whale Synchron and Samsara ability to come back from the graveyard by recycling a Synchro monster, well, you might end up, as you will see in the replays more than a couple of times, you might end up on having Stardust Warrior, Crystal Wing, and Void Ogre Dragon all together on turn 1. This also means this is a resembling of the old combo that saw Crystal Wing and Formula Synchron, Accel Synchro summoning during your opponent's turn, so triggering Synchro Chase and potentially having either double Crystal Wing or double Void Ogre Dragon, plus the other one and Stardust Warrior. Guys, I hope that was clear, but if it's not, no worries, just wait for the replays, you'll understand everything. This is just so crazy. Again, guys, you just need 1 copy of this. Potentially, you could play even just 1 copy of Synchron Carrier. That's true. Actually, you could get rid of this straight away, but of course, this slightly increased the chances of having both of them. But to be honest, to be honest, the deck works even without the full combo. Like if you miss one piece, if you miss this or if you miss this, the deck still ends on a Crystal Wing at least. Most of the times, even Crystal Wing and Void Ogre Dragon. So, you know, there are so many plays, you really don't have to worry about anything. Of course, we have the summon with Shooting Quasar. The Scarred Warrior, the double Scarred Warrior is needed only in some particular situation. You might have a free slot as well, but I honestly don't know what to put in this. I mean, you could play a Trishula, but it will be very situational, so I don't really recommend that. We might have another deck just for Trishula eventually, but I just love the idea of having Stardust Warrior, these and having basically all negation, summon, monster effect, and spell drop card. Guys, again, stay tuned for the replays. I'm gonna show you the full combos step by step as always, and you're gonna see some crazy plays against Sky Striker as well. Dude, if I love this. And last thing, guys, Jet Synchron here makes actually a difference, because keep in mind that even if you didn't summon Stardust Dragon during the duel and you go for the skill and you have the chance of special summoning Jet Synchron from the graveyard, you can just try your luck, get the level 7 between among the Signet Dragons, and if you get us level 7, thanks to Synchro Chase, you can go into Quasar anyway. Anyway, guys, that is all for the explanation. Again, stay tuned for the replays, because you're gonna understand everything, and you're gonna understand the power of this. Let's jump right into it. Here we go, my boys. First replay, all these replays are from the KC Cup. So the stage 1, of course. So let's see what we have to begin with. Sky Striker, and it's us to go first, right? So in this case, guys, we have almost everything. We just need Junk Converter in the graveyard, right? Because with the skill, you discard the Jet Synchron that you want to be in the graveyard, and you can grab the Synchron Carrier. So basically what you want to have is Jet Synchron and Junk Converter in the graveyard. So there we go. We just got lucky with that without even using the second tuning. Then we got the last piece of the combo, that is Synchron Carrier, and it goes like this. So Synchron Carrier first, enabled additional normal summon thanks to its effect. Additional normal summon Will Synchron. Will Synchron uses its effect. Another normal summon, we're summoning Junk Synchron. Reviving effect, targeting Junk Converter. First synchro summon 3+2 is Scarred Warrior. Then you want to use both the effect. Synchro Chase to bring back Junk Converter, and Junk Converter's effect to bring back Junk Synchron. Then first negation incoming. We got Crystal Wing, level 5 plus level 3. Crystal Wing is here. We're not done yet. Tuning, just to have something else to discard, but you can just discard tuning as well, because what we're doing now is just to use the effect of Jet Synchron from the graveyard, discard, summoning Jet Synchron to go Jet plus Junk Converter into Samsara Sorrow-Cat. Then we got Samsara 3 plus Will Synchron level 5 that can be treated as a known tuner for a synchro summon. As you can see here, we got second negation, Void Ogre Dragon. Are we done? We're not done yet. Samsara Sorrow-Cat, recycle a synchro monster from your graveyard, bringing back him on the field. Keep in mind, these guys, it's Axel Synchro. It's our Axel Synchro boy. So what happens now is that you can use Will Synchron's effect to adjust the level of the monster, of the guy you want double negation. Why? Because with Synchro Chase next turn, it's gonna come back. So in this case, we're playing against Sky Striker because we saw the skill at the beginning. So against Sky Striker, what do you want to negate more? Monster's effect or spell drop card? Of course, the answer is pretty easy. It's pretty simple. It's spell drop. So we're gonna change the level of Void Ogre Dragon, made it 7. So we have 3+7 Axel Synchro. What? Stardust Warrior. So guess what? Now it's Eastern. First, spell drop card, Sky Striker area 0. First negation, Void Ogre Dragon, because we have no cards in hand, so we can negate the spell drop card. As soon as we negate, toggle on Accel Synchro. Stardust Warrior is coming, but what happens now that when Stardust Warrior eats the field, Synchro Chase gets triggered, and guess who comes back? Void Ogre Dragon. But Void Ogre, it's not in hard once per turn, so you can use these again. And we have, after we negated one spell card, we have still one spell negation, one effect negation, and one summon negation. Dude, this is broken. Another spell card, negate. Dude. He's got another one, engage, to get another afterburners. This time he's going to pop both those cards, so it's still going through. Rai, he's got the perfect hand actually. Then effect to summon that, link someone into Kagari. I think he totally forgot about that. Stardust Warrior negates the summon and Rai does not come back. And at this point, there's nothing you can do. Stardust Warrior is there and we just got, you just scooped, you can't do nothing. We don't even know what we were about to draw. That's the powerful of the power of this. It's up to 4 negations. That's insane, my boys. There you go. We got Battle Chronicle here to see. It's got Melody Awakening Dragon to begin with. So we're going second right now. Let's see what he's gonna end up. What his handboard will look like. He's got Alternative White Dragon, right? Then he's got the normal Blue Eyes, Battle Chronicle to grab the Successor Soul, and he just sat 2. So I think he's got Successor Soul because we know he just searched for it, and then he's got Ultimate Fusion for sure. So let's see what we have now. We got Tuning to begin with, grabbing the Jet Synchron, milling the Jet Converter. So lucky, but still we do not have Wheel Synchron. No worries, we still got Synchro Chase, we got the Synchron Carrier to begin with, and then he didn't decide to negate that. Junk Synchron for Junk Converter, Successor Soul to go on our Junk Synchron. Forbidden Land says no thank you, but he's got the Ultimate Fusion chained. He can only pop one though, and he's not gonna use get anything from Successor Soul, so he summoned the Ultimate Fusion and decided to pop only the Synchro Chase. That's fine. We got Scar Warrior going on, then Synchron Carrier and Junk Converter's effect to have a token level 2 and level 3. Then again, Crystal Wing. Are we done? No. Jet Synchron to summon the boy back from the graveyard. Samsara Sorrow Cat, level 5, second level 5 Scarred Warrior. But guess what? Samsara makes Scarred Warrior come back. He summons itself another one, Void Ogre Dragon. Set the card, the spell card, and then Crystal Wing going over everything that is level 8 or higher, level 5 or higher, and then going for little with Void Ogre Dragon. Even if he had something, we had couple of negation, actually 3 with Forbidden Chalice. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, interrupting a 7-win streak. It's us to go first. It's Sky Striker again, dude. What a menace. And we almost have everything. I started with tuning, and guess what we milled? Another Junk Converter. So we got the perfect hand, we got everything, the full combo with 4 negations. So we got Synchron Carrier to begin with. As always, I'm gonna show you these again. Will Synchron, no additional normal summon, Junk Synchron to get back the Junk Converter, then first Synchro summon level 5 into Scarred Warrior. Both the effect, Synchro Chase and Junk Converter's effect. Synchro Chase to bring back Junk Converter, and Junk Converter's effect to bring back Junk Synchron. Then first negation coming, Crystal Wing. Jet Synchron's effect to revive itself, and then level 3, Samsara Soul Rocket incoming. 3 plus 5 is Void Ogre Dragon, second negation. Are we done? We're not. Samsara Soul Rocket coming back, and then adjusting the level. What do we want to have double negation of? Is Void Ogre Dragon. So we change its level and we have 3 plus 7. We're ready. He started with Terraforming and I negated that straight away. Then again, toggle on Accel Synchro. Stardust Warrior eats the field, and guess who's coming back? Void Ogre Dragon. So double negation again. It's got the anchor though to negate the Stardust Warrior, but that's totally fine. Then it's got Afterburners to pop the Stardust Warrior. But guess what? Its effect applies, and we got the summon of a boy. I went for the Scarred Warrior, of course, the only one I can summon. Then it's got Ray, the multi-roll, but we can negate the multi-roll as well. So it's got Ray now. He decided to link someone without the effect and so he could attack, but as soon as he activates the effect, we're actually, I don't know why I didn't negate with this, honestly, because he sent the Sky Striker card, but I was not afraid, honestly, so there you go. We got tuning, grab the jug synchro that is not needed at all. We can just attack now. You know why? Because when we attack, we can just negate the floating effect with Crystal Wing. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Fourth duel, my boys. Let's see what we have. It's us to go first this time, and we got the synchro cheese. So let's see what happens if we have another lucky junk synchron junk converted in the graveyard. There you go. And we got synchron carrier to begin with. Classic combo. We can speed things up now. You know what this means. So basically, we got full negation. This time though, we might need to negate double effects, right? So with Will Synchron, I'm changing the level of Crystal Wing this time, if I'm not wrong. So look at this, Will Synchron to change that. So now in this case, I want double monster effect negation. That's why I did that. So it's got Crimson Resonator. There you go. Toggle on negate with Crystal Wing, and then we toggle on Samsara Saurocat, summoning Stardust Warrior, of course Synchro Chase, hitting him, and it's got Crystal Wing coming back. There you go, guys. He's got the skill Red Sprinter. Guess what? Red Sprinter's effect negate. And even if he's got something, we still have a summon negation there. So he of course, he ended up with nothing. He could do really nothing, even if he had the Dark Hole, guys. Keep in mind, we had Void Ogre Dragon. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Last but not least, interrupting a rank up Red Eyes Undead Reborn. Let's see what we have. So it's him to go first, so we're going second right now. Let's see what he has, right? He's got Zombie Reborn, Mezuki summons on the field, then Dragon Lord to basically summon itself, and it's got the Burial from a different dimension, so it's got other two more summons thanks to double Mezuki again. It's got this cool guy, Beast of the Pharaoh, never saw that. Then Vampire Sucker, and then Mezuki's effect. As soon as that is activated, I went with effect Veiler to avoid him drawing a card, right? So there you go. He just sets a card and he's chilling. Let's see what we have. We have Junk Converter to get the Jet Synchron, so we do not have the Synchron Carrier, right? So we have one piece. Actually, we don't even have Will Synchron because we can't summon this. Will Synchron is useful only if you basically have Synchron Carrier, that because this can be summoned with the additional summon of Synchron Carrier. That's it. So we got this to begin with, Junk Synchron to grab the Junk Converter. Then it's got Crackdown, unfortunately, to get the Junk Synchron. But we're not done yet because we have Jet Synchron. Look at this play. The Scud in the Will Synchron. So Synchro Summon into Saurocat. Junk Converter's effect to bring back a tuner, Will Synchron. 3+5 is Stardust Dragon. Why did I want with that? Because I wanted to trigger Synchro Chase. So Synchro Chase now brings back what? The level 3 Samsara Saurocat. And at this point we have, unfortunately, he can draw with Vampire Cycle. I decide to avoid that with Forbidden Chalice, and now what happens is that we can use the Will Synchron's effect to change the level of Stardust Dragon, so we can Accel Synchron next turn into Stardust Warrior and make any of these two come back. So now I just get rid of the Vampire Cycle, we're chilling, and in this case the summon negation of Stardust Warrior can be very useful. So it's got Immortal Dragon, first thing first, so I could not actually use Accel Synchro before this, because even if you have toggle on, the first thing that can be done is from the turn player. So he's got Beast of the Pharaoh coming back at this point, Samsara Saurocat, effect Accel Synchro into Stardust Warrior, triggering Synchro Chase. So Stardust Warrior is coming back on the field, as you can see right there, and then it's got Zombie Reborn to be resetted, Immortal Dragon milling, then Synchro Summon into Sword Saga. I negated that. Why? Because negating this, the effect of Beast of the Pharaoh does not apply, because the Synchro Summon never happened, because it was negated, right? So negating that, but still he's got Mezuki to get the Zombie Lord back, a set monster, and he's attacking. That's fine. Stardust Warrior is coming in the end phase, plus we know this is the spell card, so we don't care about that. He's got, now we have the lands that we don't need, skill straight away into the Sign of Dragons, because we already have we already have the Stardust Dragon in the graveyard, but now stay with me. We could have done such a crazy thing here. We could have had Stardust Warrior plus Quasar. How? Now, before using the skill, or actually, yeah, before using the skill to return Stardust Dragon, we could have used the effect of Samsara Sorrow card to return the Stardust Warrior, summon this guy back on the field. 777 is Stardust Warrior, summoning Stardust Warrior, triggering Synchro Chase, bringing back the Black Rose Dragon level 7, and then we would have used this part of the skill to make those level 2 and level 8. So we'd have had a couple of one Omni Negation and a summon negation, guys. Sorry. So we have shooting Quasar Dragon, eating the field. So this could have been played better, but still, Sorrow-Cat coming back to have an additional attack. I misplayed here again. I should have attacked with the Samsara Sorrow-Cat first, but I misplayed. Still, I've got Quasar to negate that, so we got double attack, because now when we attack this, we have another attack, but the Immortal Dragon comes back. That's the problem. So we only have an attack with Sorrow-Cat directly, but guess what? He did nothing because he's got the Zombie Reborn, but we can just negate that, and he scooped. Actually, he made me wait. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So this deck has a lot of plays going. Also Sagan as well. Of course, you can adjust the 6/7 slots to make this deck even better going second, depending on what you're facing. If you face more Sky Striker, you can decide to play some more DD Crow. If you're facing more back rows, you can play more back row hate like Forbidden Lands. You can play more Typhoons. If your problem are monsters, you can play Book of Moons as well. If you want to play safe, you can play limited 2 trap cards, because guys, don't forget about this. This is without playing not even a limited 3 trap cards. Keep in mind that you can play triple Ice Dragon's Prison, you can play triple Crackdown, you can play triple Compulsory, you can play Lost to Win, you can play anything you want. Dude, I think this is the best one so far. It's crazy. The turn 1 is crazy. I think the turn 1 is the craziest stuff we ever had in Duel Links with 4 negation. I think there's nothing more than that, honestly, and it's insane. It's pure madness in my opinion. But of course, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.